Hey guys, Alyse Williams here again. Thanks for tuning in. Today what I wanted to go over with you guys is something amazing, something that I've talked to so many people, and I know it is the solution that a lot of people are looking for. The product that I'm going to discuss today is Invigorate by Ocean Avenue, and I'm not even going to try to pretend. I have 3 pages of notes that I'm going to be going over with you guys right now as quickly as I possibly can. And I tell you, 25 years as a fitness coach, I've grown up around nutrition. It's something that I've always had a passion for studying, and I've never come across anything like this. And just my personal experience over the last couple weeks of using it has really confirmed everything that I'm reading to be absolutely true. And then also hearing other people's testimonials. I'll be bringing you more personal testimonials as the people that I share it with start to get their results. But this is something truly, truly incredible. And a lot of you may have tried some kind of metabolism boosting product, whether it's a hydroxy cut or something like that, and I can guarantee you that if you've tried a typical metabolism booster type product, that you have felt the heart rate go through the roof, you've felt the jitters, you've just felt that kind of uncontrollable feeling about not really knowing what's going on in your body. So if you've heard any of these product videos before, you know that there is so much science behind the Ocean Avenue products. It's really incredible. So again, Franco Cavalieri has created these products, been working on them for over a decade, a biochemist, and works actually as a professor up in Canada at the University of British Columbia, and has completely formulated these products to do amazing things within your body. So it's not just a typical product that you can go and get at GNC or Walmart or anything else that'll, burn fat and make you lean and all these different kind of things that are kind of gimmicky. This is the real deal. This is seriously resetting systems in your body that were already created to do this. We've just kind of screwed them up along the way. So really amazing. And as I go through these videos, something that you really want to understand, and something that I'm learning too, is each product has a specific system that it's helping to correct. So one product is going to work great. I can guarantee if you just included Invigorate into your plan, you would absolutely get results. The beautiful thing is, if you incorporate Invigorate with a Wave Smart Shake, with a Focus, with some Empower, and really put all these amazing products together, it's going to truly boost and improve how your overall systems function, and basically make them function like they did 10, 20, 30 years ago when you were younger, and get them back working again properly. So let's talk specifically about Invigorate really quickly here. And this is part of a fat loss and a maintenance plan. For me personally, I'm looking to definitely get leaner and I know I'm not in my best shape right now, but, ultimate big amount of fat loss is not my goal, but I'm always looking to be as lean as I possibly can. And also, as you'll see, let me turn my, my phone off here. As you'll see, I know for me, being 43, being busy, and I know it's going to help to reset these systems that I'm going to teach you about right now. And it basically performs 3 main functions, and that is, it's going to support insulin efficiency, which you'll learn as you go through these videos how important and critical that is. It actually improves cognition and decision making. So I don't care who you are or what you do, we can all improve in that area. And then it also blocks the adverse effects of cortisol, which is the stress hormone in our body, which we have no idea. You have no idea how much that is impacting your ability to lose fat, okay? Inability to lose fat, really. One thing that's really, really key and different about Invigorate is that it actually has an 80% concentration of ginseng. And not just any ginseng, right? We're dealing with a biochemist. We're dealing with someone who loves to look at things under the microscope. So he is always extracting only what he needs, only the portions of the ingredient that he knows are going to be absolutely the most effective. So number one, you will never find anything else on the market that is 80% ginseng. You'll find anywhere from 2 to 15 on the very high end, but you will never find anything else that's 80%. And not just 80% of just any old ginseng, 80% of the very specific compound that Franco knew that he needed to put in this bottle to make this do what it's going to do for you, okay? The fact that it supports insulin efficiency with specifically added minerals. Again, he knows exactly on a cellular level, on a hormonal level, what needs to happen and what compounds and ingredients and what amounts of those things need to be added in order for that to work properly. Here's something great. It actually blocks the body's ability to absorb carbs in the way that affects glycemic levels. Do you guys know how powerful that is, and how maybe now you've started to learn about glycemic index and things like that, and maybe you try to stay more on the lower glycemic end of things? Well, what he has done with Invigorate is he has actually figured out a way to have your body be able to absorb those carbohydrates properly, okay? And again, it improves your decision making. So we're going to talk a little bit about carb addiction in this video, because I had a phone call just last night. I probably talked to 5 to 10 people every single week that say that they are addicted to carbs. Guess what? Invigorate, baby, is absolutely going to help with that. All right, so here's another component. Cortisol, which is our stress hormone, interferes with serotonin levels. And serotonin has to do with your mood, if you're happy, if you feel depressed. Serotonin is a direct correlation with that. And it also, if your serotonin levels are low, it is going to lead to depression, and it's going to lead to weight gain, okay? So again, most products on the market, they're not addressing these hormonal systems that absolutely need to be. It actually blocks the ill effects of cortisol on the thyroid gland to allow metabolism to function at full capacity to help burn fat. So again, we don't realize how much we've thrown off our thyroid by all the different things that we've been putting in our body or not putting in our body, and this is actually going to help to reset it in a way that your body will actually function like it did when it was in your 20s. So I don't know about you, I'm 43, and I'm all about things functioning like they were when I was 20, right? He also very specifically chose ingredients that do not activate the central nervous system. So again, if you've tried a hydroxycut and you feel like your heart is going to jump out of your chest, that's because that was not taken into consideration. So he has made sure that there are none of those ingredients in there that are going to make you feel that way. So you won't have jitters, you won't feel like your heart is going to jump out of your chest whatsoever. And I know for me, what I've personally been experiencing is just a feeling of clarity. Just a feeling of clarity, and just my overall mood is better. I just don't get as easily set off by things. I don't feel as anxious about things, and I'm just kind of even keel, which is a pretty great feeling. All right, it has safe thermogenic enhancers in there, and I'm going to speak specifically about 2 of them. One of them is raspberry ketones. And raspberry ketones actually regulate a protein used by the body to regulate metabolism and help you to burn fat faster. So I don't know what you could have heard in that sounds like something that you don't want happening in your body, okay? The other component is green tea extracts, and again, he specifically chooses what extracts he wants to use, and these are also going to boost metabolism and burn fat. So like I said, literally, if you just incorporated this into your diet, I'm not going to say, miracles are going to happen and you can continue to eat at McDonald's and drive through and all of a sudden you're going to start to lose weight, but it is going to, just on its own, improve those systems, okay? And it's actually going to circumvent the emotional tie to food through regulating insulin, which contributes to appetite. Okay, so again, I'll share my personal story. I'm typically the type of person that if I don't eat every 2 to 3 hours, my blood sugar will dip and I will not feel good or happy at all. So I have noticed that typically I'll have for breakfast a Wave Smart shake and an Invigorate, and I can actually go until lunch, and then lunch I'll have another Invigorate. You want to have one before each meal, and again I have a lunch and I'm satisfied all the way up until dinner. So that's also going to contribute to your cravings that you are having with carbs, and like I said, it's going to help your body to function like it was younger. So a lot of times people, they crave those carbs because the insulin and the serotonin and the cortisol levels, they're all off track. So for this to actually be able to reset those levels, you will notice that those cravings are going to start to go away, because typically a craving in your body is its way of saying, hey, hello, I need something. I need nutrients. I need vitamins and minerals. I need these certain hormones in my body to function properly. And it's just kind of our body's way of saying, hey, I want to do this. So whether you crave sweets or whether you crave bread or salt or whatever it is, all those things are indicators telling your body that it needs something. And unfortunately, we fulfill that with the wrong things, which is why the last 10, 15 years we've had more fat-free foods, more light foods, more diet books, more diet magazines, all these different things, but our country is getting bigger and bigger and sicker because we're not addressing it at the core. We're kind of trying to put a Band-Aid on everything and find a quick fix, and it's not working, you guys, okay? We need to be smarter about how we're trying to get rid of this fat. So one last thing, actually two things I want to finish off with, is it activates the brown fat cells that we had a lot of when we were actually babies. The brown fat cells is what surrounded our organs to help to insulate them. Well, what happens as we get older is those brown fat cells turn into adipose and start to store fat cells within your body. But what this product is able to do is actually reset those fat cells to function properly and not to store fat the way that they currently are. And you can actually reactivate it to function properly. So last thing, I just want to remind you, this is one component of the Wave system, okay, that Franco Cavalieri has created, and more products are on the way. So remember, one product will help very specifically with a system. You throw in the Wave Smart Shake that hopefully you've seen that video. I'll provide a link here. If you haven't seen, if I haven't created yet the other product videos, make sure that you really understand that one product is amazing. Using all the products together is ridiculous, okay? So thanks again for tuning in. Be sure that you share this video, get this information out there, and you guys, look, invest in some Invigorate. Try it for 30 days. You have literally nothing to lose but some body fat, right? So thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. Lots more where these came from. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon.